That's the text to give. You can write a check. You can put cash in. Some people even put gambling chips in the offering plate. I'm not kidding. Because it's really giving not only to his church, it's giving to the Lord. So, Dr. Would you scripture on your heart, whatever's in your heart, because you're my mentor. Do whatever you want.
The Lord shared with me the word stewardship. You know, Paul the Apostle thought very highly of stewardship. Stewardship of his calling and ministry. Let's pray. Let's believe, God, that our vision will even expand and extend and do more effectively than ever before. Father, in Jesus' name, I thank you for the privilege of being part of this great work right here at ICLV.
And the buckets are going to go around the aisles. Go ahead and give as the Lord leads your heart.
All right, man, we in here, man. I'm back like cooked crack. Back off the vacay. I need a vacation. Going to Decatur, where was greater. See if I can stack me up some paper. But yeah, man, I ain't really any video y'all seen before today. I probably all did them. I did them all. I ain't did a video since Saturday, so. And I still have videos. I still have videos in the cut, truth be told. I still got a lot of videos that I tended to get up that I didn't even get a chance to post yet. Real spill. So we got some good videos to come, man. Real talk. Real good ones. See everybody like the torch passing video with Floyd. You know, a lot of good videos, but we gotta keep on moving. Oh shit, I'm tripping. Give me a minute. I'm tripping out here. Tripping on you. So give me a minute. Get this to begin. But yeah, I seen Abdullah Mason get confronted by Keyshawn Davis and shit, man. Nigga goofy, bro. Nigga whole goof troop. So we're gonna talk about that first. We're gonna talk about Brian Norman Sr. and Haney, Fondora exposed Ortiz. We're gonna say that for last. I thought it was very I didn't think it was very tasteful what Keyshawn Davis did. The guy that you called out the guy that you called out, he said it was a quick. I left Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I came back Wednesday. That's 4 days. How's that quick? Shit, after 3 days, niggas start itching to get some more money. So, yeah, I was gone Sunday. It didn't seem like it because all the videos, I did them videos Saturday. I didn't do a video past Saturday. So any video you seen, I don't know nothing that happened this week in boxing. I wasn't paying attention to nothing. I did see a bit of the Terry Crew little interview he did. I mean, shout out to him, man, for having a bravery to talk about that shit. But yeah, I was gone Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days. So I don't know how that's considered quick. Shout out to my brother Ricky E2459. So yeah, I don't know how that's considered quick. What y'all was talking about? Y'all want me to be gone for a fucking week? I had enough. I damn near had enough for the arsenal to do a week. I got about 10 videos I ain't released. So I had enough to make it happen, but I ain't looked at YouTube other than the Terry Crew interview. I ain't really looked at YouTube since shit Saturday. Truth be told. So yeah, I ain't looked at that shit since Saturday. So I couldn't really tell you nothing. I seen a little bit of people talking about Brian Norman, which, you know, senior. But what really caught my eyes when I woke up this morning and I woke up this morning and I seen Fondora. That's really what I really want to. I really want to hit home is about Sebastian Fondora. So, yeah, give me a minute. Here we go. So Keyshawn pulled up on Abdullah Mason. Now, his dad also, and I got a video coming about this. His dad pretty much stepped in and spoke for his son. All right. And if you didn't know, or if you didn't watch on social media, Errol Spence is still talking about not fighting Keith Thurman, which either he building it up or he acting like a pansy. Because at this point, they need each other if he can win past his next fight, which I don't think he can. But so, Abdullah Mason and Keyshawn Davis, they got into it. Okay. For the most part, Abdullah Mason, good kid. Everybody like Abdullah Mason. In my opinion, he held his ground. In my opinion. I don't know why Keyshawn Davis, because remember he was on, It Is What It Is, or Come Talk to Me with Cam. I heard they've been out here doing some wild ass shit with Sean. I heard he was on he was on there saying that Abdullah Mason is young and he got to feed his family and that's his bro and all that type of stuff. And to me, I called this a long time about Keyshawn Davis and some of these character flaws that I see in Keyshawn Davis. And, at the end of the day, I enjoy their personality. I enjoy him bringing flavor and spice to the game. Without this, ain't really, nobody really about to talk about what I'm about to talk about Ortiz and Fondor. Okay. So, I feel like he bringing something that's to the game. But to be honest to you, dog, truth be told, you done ducked this young bull already, man. He was number one for your title. You refused to fight Edwin De Los Santos. Let's keep it a thigh while. And just look at his eyes. He like this clown ass nigga. I'm a huge Abdullah Mason fan. I like with his father cleaning up a lot of those patches in his game. But let's listen to what they had to say.
Come on, whenever. I want to fight you this year. Could we make it happen this year? Are we going to make it happen this year? I'm pulling teeth trying to get him to fight me. Do y'all see this shit? Hey, bro, look at you. You're bigger than me. What are you talking about? You're bigger than me. He talking about 35. I'm trying to go to 47 to fight Devin Haney. Somebody clearly bigger than me. I'm not even a world champ. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? I'm active world champ. Who cares? Casuals don't even know what world champ is. They know who you is, they know who I am. In the whole world. Yeah, boxers know that. Us fighters know that. This your belt. People that's paying to watch us fight don't know that. Because I'm at 40. You didn't fight that to get. You ain't take that from me. You see that? I practically gave you the belt. You didn't fight me to get that belt. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to pay for the belt. I'm gonna come take that one too. I don't want to pay for the belt. No, you unless I move up.
These people out here don't make fights, Keyshawn.
They don't make the fights.
These people don't make fights.
I'm gonna call you right now.
The manager makes.
You act like Bill Haney, nigga. When I knock your son out, y'all gonna be crying. When I knock your son out, from punches he take, I'm gonna knock.
Let him show you. That's what I thought.
Okay, all right, bet. I'm gonna holler at you later, there, Jay. You the best at talking, bro. Bro, I beat ass. What are you talking about? I really beat ass, and I'm the best at fighting. I will beat your ass, bro. I will really beat your ass. I don't deny that. You're a great fighter. You right. I don't deny I won't beat your ass neither. I will beat your ass. Oh yeah, bro. I'm gonna deny that. I'm gonna really beat your ass. Like you're not better than me, bro. That's easy. All jokes aside. Yeah, that's easy to say. I really. What you mean easy to say? Go watch my highlights.
My bad. 1 minute. But yeah, it is what it is, man. When you look at this, man, I feel like, Keyshawn Davis, like he said, all jokes aside, he joking. You know what I'm saying? You calling out a 135-pound fighter. You ain't willing to squeeze down. You ain't willing to squeeze down to 135 pounds to fight the dude. Why are you even like, I get it. You trying to, gas it up. You trying to, spark up something like that. But first you say you like the kid, you know what I'm saying? First you say you like the kid. Then it's like, oh, we cool. I want to see him fit. Keyshawn's a fucking clown. Because, you know, you have people bigging up him fighting Devin Haney. And he didn't want to fight Devin Haney. He didn't want to fight De Los Santos. He hasn't rematched Ira Albright. And that's something that's supposed to actually be in the works. And Abdullah Mason is just not a talker. He's not a talker. More people like Abdullah Mason than they like Keyshawn Davis. And that's a fact. Let me see if we can find it.
When I knock your son out, y'all gonna be crying. When I knock your son out, from punches he take, I'm gonna knock. I want to fight you this year. Could we make it happen this year?
So he was arguing with the daddy. I'm trying to find that clip. For some reason, it's eluding me. He was going back. The father stepped in, and they were arguing. And they were arguing. So, so I'm trying to find a clip where he got into it with his pops. And then he also said that he would like to fight Shoo. He would like to fight Shoo. And I'm not so sure Keyshawn Davis will beat Abdullah Mason. I keep calling him that. I'm not sure that he would beat Abdullah Mason. I'm gonna say that I'm not sure he'd beat Abdullah Mason, bro. I'm not so sure of that. Because when you think about it, he talk about he got a world champ, he got a, you know, oh, you got my belt. You got the belt versus Dennis Baranchnik, whatever the Baranchnik kid was. He was small. Jermaine Ortiz was small compared to him. Abdullah Mason is not small. That's a big kid. So the way he was walking down Jermaine Ortiz, he can't walk down Abdullah Mason like that. You know what I'm saying? And don't let it happen at 140 pounds, because Abdullah Mason said, in my first fight at 40, I'm going to get you. To be honest with you, if he really wasn't trying to get touched by Edwin De Los Santos, I don't think he's trying to get touched by Abdullah Mason. Now, he also called out Shoo, said, I want to fight Shoo. Shoo was 126 pounds. Right? He older, too. So Shoo, you know, may get up to 140, may get up to 147. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep it realistically. He didn't want to get in there, real talk. He didn't want to get in them trenches with Edwin De Los Santos. To be honest with you, Abdullah Mason ain't going to do nothing but get bigger, stronger, and faster. If he should have really fought him at 35. But truth be told, Keyshawn is a good fighter. But he a fugazi, bro, because when he came to fight Edwin De Los Santos, he was only 2 pounds off of weight. That's what they don't tell y'all, man. That's why I knew. My boy from Philly told me he was only 2 pounds off of weight. He chose to not cut the weight. They brought in a weight cut specialist. He chose not to make the weight because he didn't want to fight. Keyshawn don't want to fight no puncher, bro. That's why he didn't really mind fight Richards and Hitchens. This is why he didn't mind fighting Jermaine Ortiz. I don't think Keyshawn and Shakur can take a punch, truth be told.
Everybody do.
I talk it and I live this shit. Like, stop playing, bro. I'm not playing. I will beat your son as a. When I knock him out, when I knock him out, you gonna be crying. Wait, hold. Mason's gonna be crying. I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna really knock him out. No cap.
What they say?
Yeah, shake your hand, bro. I will knock you out. No cap.
It's hot in the kitchen.
But my last 3 opponents never been stopped, never been dropped. I stopped him, I dropped him. He could be the next one. No cap.
You're not the only one. You
know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? You're not doing it to me. I will do it to you.
I got your belt, bro.
You didn't take that from me. Stop saying you did not take that from me. You did not take that from me.
It's hot.
It's hot as hell.
It's hot.
This little boy is crazy. Yeah, he's a little boy, bro.
got your belt,
No
bro.
doubt. He's a little boy. He's a Bill Haney ass nigga, bro. You goofy. I'm hating on little bro.
Major hater. He can't make 35. Oh, then I see the other video. I could have made 35. I don't know what is he doing. Why is he leaving? I don't know what's going on.
I'm a hater now. Oh my gosh.
Keyshawn
is a hater.
He's a major troll. Keyshawn Davis, the king of the troll.
I'm a hater.
You said you a hater.
Oh my
man.
God, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I wouldn't take that life out if I was you. That's just me.
We got your belt. What do you say?
I'm a hater.
You said you a hater.
Oh my
man.
God, that's crazy.
Doing? Why is he leaving? I don't know what's going on.
I'm a
Hey,
hater
brother,
now.
ready,
Oh
man?
my gosh.
Ready? Come on.
Keyshawn is a
He's a
hater.
major troll. Keyshawn Davis, the king of the troll.
What do you
I'm a
say?
hater. I'm a hater.
King of the troll. The king of the troll. The king of the troll.
He got your belt, a belt that you never defended. He got your belt. What he say? I got your. I don't care nothing about the belt. I don't care nothing about. He got your belt. And when you got the belt, you got it from the weakest link. When he got the belt, he got it from the weakest link. He called out Devin, ain't happen. Betty Crocker, it ain't happen. Go fight Nair Albright. You got a debatable with Nair Albright, even off the weed. Real spill. Go fight Nair Albright. You probably gonna fuck around and lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, to keep it 100% honest with you, Keyshawn is a prospect. He a good fighter. You know, it's good jab, good balance. You know what I'm saying? Strong, could punch through the target. He's a good fighter. But truth be told, bro, he ain't trying to fight Abdullah Mason, bro. If anything, he doing Abdullah Mason a fucking favor. He getting him some publicity. You know what I'm saying? He turning Abdullah Mason up. I ain't mad at it. Because all he had to say is, I got your belt. I got your belt. That's all he had to say. I got your belt. What can he say after that? I don't care nothing about the belt. This, that, and the third. Okay, cool. Then why are you trying to fight Devin Haney? Why are you trying to fight Lewis Crocker? That's what I don't really understand. He just, I mean, that's a great lane, bro. Ain't nobody really talking like that. Now, Greg Hackett said some interesting things, to be honest. You know, and I'm going to play what Greg Hackett said, but he said he only got smoke for Black American fighters, but not the Spanish or not the others. He all in Ryan Garcia. I be telling y'all, man, watch the behavior. The behaviors are more important. Honestly, the behavior is more important than what's coming out of somebody's mouth. Always remember that. It's not what they say, it's what they show. He mad because niggas got fathers. No father figure. You got a partner, nigga. He got a problem with Devin Haney is because Devin Haney didn't want to be his friend. And you know, you can't be friend to everybody. If you too friendly, it'll be the end. It'll end bad for you. You can't be friends with everybody, and you can see the character flaws in Keyshawn Davis. You can't be friends with everybody, bro. That's word is bond, bro. You cannot be friends with everybody. Keyshawn is the type of dude that your big brother or your father see. No father figure. You got a partner, nigga. You know, this is one of the big brothers that your little dudes, your brother say you can't hang around him. He's a Mark ass nigga, man. He's a Mark Twain ass nigga. Let's go.
You know what I hate? When a man pretends to be something he is not. That shit grinds my gears, ladies and gentlemen. And you meaning to tell me your father is from Cuba? And you claiming Virginia? And every time he approached you with that energy, you never had anything for him. But Abdullah Mason could be minding his business. Why? Why do you do that to your brothers? But when it's Adela Santos or your father Cruz, you don't have that same energy. What is it? I am completely lost. And the only thing I can think of is this little motherfucker got pics. Huh? You got energy for everybody else. When it's your something you can recognize, let's say. But when it comes to them Spanish dark-skinned brothers, it's something about them, boy. So from now on, we're going to call Andy your father, and we're going to call De Los Santos your uncle. I don't know what it is. So after Wu Albright situation, you never gave us an apology. You running around acting like you looking for a fight. It's plenty of fights. Plenty of big fights. But you want to play with brother Abdullah Mason. Why? And I know why. Because you know it's not in his mannerisms to act that way. He's opposite of what you are. He don't like to put on the show until it's fight night. He don't like to put on a show until it's fight night. But you like putting on shows. You like attention. And there's nothing wrong with that. Get it how you live, champ. I just want to know what's the problem when it comes to De Los Santos. You got a drinking problem. And your father, you ain't got no energy for him, but you celebrated his downfall behind his back. You went outside and had a party. But Andy Cruz could be having a drink, doing a dance, and calling you his son. Like he had a house party. Son, come here. Come here. Come talk to me.
He is 100% correct. You know, and let me read the comments in a minute. The biggest issue with these Black American fighters is they know most of their only real competition is brothers. It ain't even just that. They don't want to see another brother shine. Put nobody's in a pine box. I don't know why it keep resetting like that. My bad, y'all. So remember when Mike came up, Mike was fighting dudes. Mike Tyson was fighting dudes. I was basically saying Keyshawn need to fight anybody. Keyshawn need to fight anybody. You know, just get his name back and fighting to get your name. When Mike Tyson was fighting every other week and fighting nobodies, he was knocking them out in spectacular fashion. Let me say this about boxing. It ain't about who you beat, you know, to build your name up. This is what need to be said. The public just need to see you beat somebody ass. If the public see you packing enough people up, even if they straight up vagabonds, it's okay. It's just if you fight often enough on the platform where people can see and don't have to pay to see you fight, the thing about it is you gonna be able to get your name out there. See, Keyshawn is doing it in a whole different way. He pulling up on dudes at the press, but if Keyshawn just fought guys and just fought and packed niggas up on a daily basis, eventually he would have to legitimately prove it in the ring. But the best way to get your name out there is fight on somewhere that's accessible. That's the number one way. Is fight on a platform that's accessible. People can see you and fight a lot. He's choosing to go, push Abdullah Mason. He don't want to fight Abdullah Mason. Not right now. Regardless of what you think, Keyshawn got the advantage. They ain't that far in gap in experience. And if it came down to, a close fight, they gonna give it to Abdullah Mason. Don't nobody like Keyshawn Davis. Top Rank don't like him after what he did financially to them. So, but to keep it real, Abdullah Mason a hell of a fighter, bro. He a hell of a fighter. So his best bet in reality is to get Mason now. Because if he don't get Mason now, bro, Mason gonna be hard to beat. Once Mason, they closing that gap defensively. Once Mason figure out how to use that jab, it's over with. Ain't nobody beating him. Ain't nobody beating him. Once he learn how to keep niggas off with that jab, ain't nobody beating him. So always remember that. When he learn to keep niggas off with that jab, ain't nobody beating him. Let me go through the comments. I'll let this ride. Shout out to Hill. Happy belated birthday. He said Keyshawn always got smoke for niggas, but he be crawfish and kikiing with them. Yeah, he'll fuck it, man. When you raised by a single mother who hate niggas, man, this will happen to you. Man, I was gone for 4 fucking days. What you mean quick? What you mean quick? You Dallas Cowboys, y'all niggas ain't won a Super Bowl in 4 decades. What you mean? That's a long time. Shout out to my boy T Money. Appreciate it, bro. He said probably because them all the video. He said because of all them video. Yeah, I did all them ahead. I ain't did a video. Look here, since Saturday, I ain't did a video till today that's new. So yeah, all that shit was done ahead of time. All the videos is done ahead of time, bro. I rarely cook up on cue. If you see me cook up on cue, it's something important or something that gotta go up now. Keyshawn calling out Devin because he fighting Rolly. Well, I seen that. I'm gonna leave that comment right there, and we're gonna talk about that when we come back. We're gonna let Greg cook up. Well, we'll finish reading the comments. We come back to that because I was gonna talk about that. Greg smoked Key. He did. Salute Black Jericho. Key Kane, Bully and Mason. Salute. Shout out to Kid Bud in the super chat. Appreciate it. G Day appreciate it. Cybel. And boy, I was in Tennessee. I had a time. We went to the distillery. I got this special bottle of whiskey. My girlfriend got me. I got the grade a bottle, waxed that motherfucking bottle. I ain't open it up till I have a kid or touch $1 million or some milestone. He said, "Coach, I gave you a shout out for been calling this dude out." Yeah, man, you've been around the sun enough times. Shout out to Coach Rashawn Johnson. Salute, bro. Shout out to Coach Malachi. But yeah, you've been around the sun enough. You started to see the characters. How a lot of y'all who got kids, y'all be starting to, you can see the character in the kids that your kid hang around when they're young. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of see that. Abdullah is in confrontational guy. Keyshawn, yeah, he know that. He was confrontational. I got your belt. That shit was funny. I got your belt. Come get it. Keyshawn is jealous of boxers who has fathers in their lives. First, Devin. Yeah, he is. And shout out to them, Papa Abdullah and Papa Haney for staying there for their child. And shout out to Bud for telling Keyshawn to go make it right with your daddy, because everybody just go off their mama side of the story, but bitches be lying. Excuse my language. We know women be lying. They're like the worst niggas, and then they want to be lying, man. Go get that. Go get that piece from your father, bro. The Bible says, "Honor thy father and mother." Go get that side of the story for your own sanity. You can't believe what your mama say. Abdullah been my youngin. Still, he was like 18 years old. He said, Keyshawn slimy talking onto the camera when you having a conversation. He a clown. Keyshawn losing fan, but I mean, maybe you want to wear the heels. Hey, what's going on? Maybe you want to be the heel. They not gonna fight till 47. Mason gonna fuck him up. Keyshawn either gonna lose by the end, or Mason gonna be too hot. Do the real clown, one of them Virginia country steak eating motherfuckers. Damn, BR_215. Shout out to Birmingham. No, that's 205. Oh, it's 215. I don't know what 215 is. Shout out to 215. Yeah, he was corny as hell for this though, but he helped him out. He said Keyshawn don't like the other youngins. Hold on. Oh, he just sent that. I see it. Y'all see what happened to my nigga K, bro? I was on vacation. I ain't think shit of it, man. I wouldn't think about shit. I'm gonna get to it. I wasn't thinking about shit. Oh, that nigga, get up, Craig. Get up, K. Stay up, K. Bro, you really believe that Mason has a chance? Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't he have a chance? Keyshawn ain't fought no puncher. Real talk. Keyshawn ain't fought no puncher. It's easy to walk down a nigga like Baranchnik when you 2 times bigger than Baranchnik. It's easy to walk down. I'm not saying I wouldn't favor him. It's easy to walk down. What's old buddy name? Jermaine Ortiz. Ortiz ain't got no power, bro. He gonna have to, man, bro. All Mason got to do is use his jab. If Mason start using his jab, it's over with. If he learn to unlock that jab, ain't nobody gonna beat Abdullah Mason. I say that right now. Keyshawn ain't trying to get hit by that, bro. Keyshawn ain't fought no puncher. In the way Wu was piecing his ass up, man, if Mason used that jab and learn how to control him with that left jab, man, he gonna beat the shit out of Abdullah Mason. Keyshawn Davis. I say that right now. Keykun Davis. But if he don't use that jab, Keyshawn might pine box his ass up. Sicko said dude hopped off the scale and started. He did, bro. He was down to 2 pounds, bro. I'm telling y'all that right now. He only was overweight 2 pounds allegedly, man. I heard this right after the weigh-in. This is before the weigh-in. They was like, we're going to hire somebody to help you lose the 2 pounds. Real talk. And he refused to lose the 2 pounds. Bernie the boxer said something like that on this video. He refused to lose the 2 pounds. He refused to lose them. He didn't want to fight. Shakur can't take a punch. I've been telling y'all that. Every time he get hit, I'm gonna talk about that. What Troy King said on the Boxing Voice. Don't worry. I'm gonna talk about that. We've been new Keyshawn. We've been new Buddy couldn't take a punch. That ain't shit new. That ain't shit new at all. Everybody knew. When you can watch Shakur, when he got touched by that Nibbian cop and he started running that whole fight, we knew he couldn't take a punch. We knew he didn't have dog in him when his girlfriend brothers, I was calling him all types of N-words and shit and being racist towards him, and he didn't pack him up. Shakur Stevenson is a fraud, bro. I've been saying it, bro. I seen it, man. If you go on the Patreon, get the Patreon, the Goodfella TV Patreon, dog, I show the footage. Bro. I've been telling y'all Shakur was a fraud. If you pay attention, he talks about it, bro. He got hurt by Oscar Valdez in that fight with a body shot. Shakur ain't who y'all think he is, bro. I've been saying it. Now, Troy King just validated what I've been saying, bro. You can see it on film. When that Nibbian cop, he dropped that Nibbian cop, but then that cop hit him with something he ain't like. He started running, bro. If you watch great defensive fighters like Floyd, if Floyd get hit with some shit, bro, Floyd gonna come back. Pernell get hit with some shit. Pernell been dropped plenty of times throughout his career. Go look it up. Pernell get off that canvas and he got that dog. Shakur don't have that dog. Shakur get hit. He don't. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Shakur not who y'all think he is. And I'm glad Troy King said that shit, bro. I'm glad he said it, dog, because I've been saying it. He's not who y'all think he is. Shakur Stevenson is tailor-made, bro. Dog, he's tailor-made for the fighters that he been fighting. I've been saying it, bro. I seen it on film. Keyshawn a clown. Yeah, everybody love Abdullah Mason, bro. Then Abdullah Mason better get, man, bro. He better get him now. If he don't get Mason now, bro, he gonna be mad. Keyshawn is like, Bud may be too brash with his words, but he slid way better than Mass. It's gonna be like Earl and Bud fight. Nah, he ain't got nah. He don't like getting touched. Bud don't mind getting touched. He showed that versus the Mean Machine. Keyshawn don't like getting touched, bro. Keyshawn, I'm gonna just say he ain't fought a puncher yet. Let me be real. He ain't fought a puncher yet. When he fight a puncher, let me know. He ain't fought no puncher. He ain't fought, at least in Abdullah Mason last fight, he stood in there and exchanged with a puncher. Key ain't fought no puncher. We seen him get outboxed by Nair Albright. We seen him duck the fade with a puncher in Edwin De Los Santos. That's what we did see. We're going to let Greg Hackett finish, though.
He walk up on you, son. My son. And you ain't got nothing for him. But you want us to believe you this big bad gorilla, this big bad wolf. But when it come to a Dela Cruz and a Dela Santos and a Cruz, you don't have the same energy. Huh? Where does that work? But now it come to Edwin De Los Santos, you got a drinking problem. Since when, brother? You told us it was just weed. You told us it was just weed. Marijuana. Now you drinking? What was you drinking, brother? What was you drinking? What did you have to drink? And then you told us you had a sip every day. When? Where? Why? What was the point of that? Edwin De Los Santos hadn't been in the ring for 2 years. I don't understand. Huh? Norfolk, Virginia. We got the mayor here. We got Allen Iverson here. We got Mike Vick here taking time out of their life to come see you. And you let it fall. But the same brother you keep going at was the same brother that saved the show and put on a show in front of your people. And he was nothing but respectful. And you keep finding time to disrespect him. You got picks, brother.
Now, he ain't lying. He did save the show, and he was very respectful. And that's what people don't like when you see a good, respectable dude like Abdullah Mason, and you do him like that, and he ain't bothering nobody. People don't like that, bro. Respectfully.
When another brother looks like you fine with it. You all big and bad. You all aggressive and extra. Stop. Stop. You not like that for real. Stop. You putting on the act. Because when you see your uncles, Cruz, and De Los Santos, you barely can even look at them. You don't even want to look them in their face. And you got nerve to be acting crazy. The mental health monster. That's your favorite excuse. That's your favorite excuse. Then you run right back to church. You act crazy and then run right back to church. How many times you gonna run that play, nigga? How many times? You gonna keep running that same play. Every time you disrespect a motherfucker that look like you, nobody else. Even got cool with T.O. after he called you all types of monkeys and sent you bananas. I don't know if that was a game or not, but that shit wasn't funny. And you ain't had no trouble for him. You ain't have no trouble for him. I can't believe you niggas.
And I'm glad more people is starting to call this out. Because I've been saying this, man, for a couple years now. And, you know, it's known that the UFC fighters are known to be straight up, the black ones are straight up sellouts. I'm starting to see more people. This is a message and something I've been speaking on for years. You know, he calling out a 35-pounder. He calling out a 47-pounder in Devin Haney. But then, you know what I'm saying? In reality, you know, you ain't did nothing at 40. You ain't do nothing at 35. He took the belt from the weakest link. So, you know, see, he didn't respond when the Pops called him out on the weight. He didn't. Everybody, I'm pretty sure the Pops know the truth about how he ducked that De Los Santos fade. We all know he ducked him. Him and Shakur both ducked it. Shakur ducked the punches and ran out the ring. I'm telling you, they not who they say they. Well, at least Shakur is not who he say he is. And Keyshawn, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors. My Earl Spence voice. He only act like that versus black fighters when his father with his father. We already know what it is, man. Because he know he ain't getting in the ring with them and making himself look like a jackass in the process. Yup. That's the thing. Why you calling out the cast at 35 facts? And then he come back thanking God and all this shit and come back being a lying piece of shit. He is super meek when Ryan Garcia was in. Of course he is. Of course he is. These black dudes don't have no. Hold on real quick. 1 second. So yeah, these dudes don't have this. He didn't have the same. They very rarely have grace and empathy for thy brother. That's what I don't like, bro. Edwin telling your uncle, shout out to Blazing Pound for Pound. I fuck with how Abdullah carry yourself. Yeah, people do, man. How you carry yourself, man. I say this. Method Man had a story about how he handled a woman on the plane who was being mean to him, and he was just said he was in a great mood that day. But the thing about it, bro, you never know who watching you, how you conduct yourself. You never know who watching you, man. I mean, like I said, you never know who you see on your way up. You don't know who you're gonna see on your way down. But how you treat people, bro, you know what I'm saying? You just never know what doors that can open for you. You know, some people may come to a store and you may be bagging groceries and you take pride in bagging groceries, and this dude may end up, or woman may open their own grocery store and give you a high-ranking job. You just never know who watching. Your work is a reflection of you. The work you put in your house. I know somebody who, was renting a house, and they did such a good job renting the house and keeping the upkeep, the landscaping, keeping the house together. The guy, gave them the house because he took care of the house so well. He gave them the house. So you never know. They say hard work don't pay off. Organization may not pay off. How clear and how clean you are may not. You never know who is watching you, dog. Some people might, I'm at a dead end job. You never know who you working with. You see that behind the scene bosses show, or to be honest with you, you never know who you working for, or who visiting, or who see your work, or who looking at your house. Opportunity comes, man. You just got to stay ready. And that's the God honest truth, man. So you just never know. So take pride in whatever you do. If you, toss tires, if you do trash, if whatever you do in life, I learned to take pride in, because you never know who watching. You never know. So don't forget that. No, you never know. People like the way Abdullah Mason carry himself. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way you carry yourself and you deal with situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's forever going be goated, man. It's forever going to be goated, man. So, and he kept it simple. I got your belt. Come get it, pussy. He ain't had to say it. I say it for him. Damn Barry salute. I got your belt. Come get it. And Keyshawn remember Keyshawn called him out before that fight. When they both was on the same card on the De Los Santos fight, he called him out. But let's move on. So, we got brother Brian Norman Sr. I'm not gonna spend long on this, to be honest. This kind of go hand in hand. Kind of what we talking about. And to keep it real, Brian Norman Sr., bro, he a clown for this. He a clown. He's a straight clown. Let's go.
Is there's rumors that David Haney is microdose, like major rumors in Florida. I told you about this. There's rumors that he microdoses when he's not fighting. There's rumors that it's he got a whole fucking section IB. I've had people tell me the whole fucking breakdown of it. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not making no excuses. I'm not saying that he beat Brian. I'm not saying none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying nothing. I'm not on none of that part there. I ain't making no excuses for nobody doing nothing. I'm saying that there are rumors that he's doing this. Now, with that being said, I'm going to say, so you got that test that Ryan tested dirty on with Oscarine, which nobody agrees with unfairness or whatever else, but y'all seen what Oscarine was for. You seen the amount of it that was in there. Again, if it's banned, it's a banned substance. It's a banned substance. You feel what I'm saying? But you was known to be with a cheater who said he can beat the test. What's my man's name? Turkey, the one that's putting the fights on, has his own rules. His rules are 8 weeks.
You know what I hate?
Those are his rules. 8 weeks of testing. That's all Ryan is required to do. So unless they can tell the man who putting the money up to do that, then who the fuck is David Haney?
So David Haney did come back with a tweet, and he did come back with a tweet, and he said that he came back with a tweet, and he said that I'm trying to pull it up now. And he said that he pays for 8 weeks of testing. That's what he said. I mean, he pays for 20 or I think he said, I forget. Let me try to pull up this tweet. He said he pays for more than 8 weeks of testing. And, Brian Norman Sr. ain't telling the truth. Now, Brian Norman Sr., I seen his son, his son tweeted out that, basically his father comments don't represent him. I believe he deleted that tweet if that was real. He having a mental breakdown. My thing is, if you heard these rumors, why y'all fight them? See, you didn't come out there. You didn't come out there and you didn't come out there. You came out there and you didn't fight. You didn't condemn Ryan Garcia like that. I don't remember him condemning Ryan Garcia like that. I don't remember him condemning Ryan Garcia like that. When Ryan Garcia popped out, all I remember him saying was he said that, we're going to do Ryan. If Ryan Garcia could do that to Devin Haney, imagine to what my son going to do to Devin Haney. Remember he said that? He said that. I ain't say that. He said that. So you did all that talking. If you heard he was microdosing, why did y'all sell y'all soul for $3 million then? See, you can't have a stance and say, well, I'm going to take the money. I don't care if he on roids. Either you got to take one stand or the other stand. What stand is Brian Norman? What stand are they talking about? Well, what stand are you taking? Are you taking the stand of we don't care they taking steroids, we still fight them? If you taking that stand, you can't spin the block and be like, well, you can't spin the block. You got to die on that hill. Now, if you taking a stand where steroids shouldn't be used, then cool. Don't fight the steroid users or abusers or the guys that you feel like you heard strong rumors on. But they always have, they always have they always have different energy when it's the other. When it was Ryan Garcia, his dad wasn't that eccentric to fight about Ryan Garcia. They look what Ryan Garcia did to him. Imagine what my son gonna do to him. Look what Ryan Garcia did to him. My son gonna hit him with the left hook, and I'll just be looking like, okay. And it's sad. It's sad that we can't stick together, but they give Ryan Garcia a pass. Keyshawn in his face. His father, your son just lost. He lost. There ain't nothing wrong with it. He lost. And you did a horrible job in the corner. Everybody pointed that out. But now all of a sudden, if you heard he was microdosing, if you cared about your son, why you put your son in the ring with a guy that's on steroids? You don't care about your son. You care about the money. And if you cared about your son enough, you will go back to being a mechanic, putting wheels on cars and shutting the fuck up and letting your son move on. But they don't care nothing about their kids. All they fucking care about is they 10 minutes of fame. They don't care nothing about their kid, bro. He don't care nothing about his son. Because if he did, he'd be like, you know what, son, you your own man. If you ever need anything about this boxing shit, let me know. But I want what's best for you. So, go ahead and do what you do. No, he can't. How can your son accept defeat and move on and be a better fighter and you won't let it go? You can't look at that performance in a corner that you said and be objective and say you suck monkey balls. You going on Mill City to talk bad about you going on a non-black platform. They love doing that shit. They love going to mixed company. Real talk. They love going on mixed company talking shit bad about other black American fighters. These niggas are going to Fufu Network. They're going to Fufu Network in fucking Nigeria and talk bad about a black fighter. These niggas will go to Vladimir Putin's fucking outhouse and talk bad about a black fighter. They have no sense of being on code. They not even coherent about what they do. They wasn't even. I didn't hear him go this hard, and I could be wrong on Ryan Garcia when he popped hot. I didn't hear him go this hard. My thing is, if you care about your son enough and you knew this nigga was microdosing allegedly, why you put your son in the ring with him? That's my biggest question. You didn't care about your kid, bro. You care more about, that microphone in your face. You care more about, going up against Bill Haney. Worry about your son. You are supposed to watch tape of your son and see where he making flaws at. You ain't supposed to worry about Devin Haney. You a shitty ass coach. That's showing you a shitty. I mean, these niggas, man, is sad, bro, in boxing. Had he lost to a Hispanic, you think he'd be saying all? Absolutely not. If he lost to Enrique Zaire Johnson of Puerto Rico or some shit like that, he'd be accepting defeat. Oh, Master Enrique was just better than us that night. Yeah, I love Master Enrique. That's what he'd be saying, bro. It's a lot of black hate coming from black American fighters, bro. And then I heard Floyd Conefield was talking about we both brown brother. Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. We supposed to be brothers and all, man. Shut your black ass up, nigga. You claim to be Dominican, cool. These niggas always want to play the black card. Me and Crawford supposed to be my black brother. These niggas is just sad. These niggas is sad, bro. When a coon play the black card, man, this is time to get up and leave. And now Keyshawn he talks to Rolly on the phone. Keyshawn is the type of nigga. Yeah, master, what you want? You want me to shine your shoes with my spit, master? Like, get out of here. Keyshawn calling out nobody and already got a fight signed, probably. Shout out to the entire Mason 5. That's how they carry themselves. Yeah, because he should have smacked that nigga in the back of his head with that belt. He gonna get what he looking for. Yeah, he gonna get what he looking for. When he lose, that motherfucker gonna commit self-deletion. I'm telling you that right now. He that type of nigga. Y'all see Abdullah say he was going to take whatever belt that Keyshawn get. Yeah, he said, my first fight at 140, I'm gonna take your belt. I'm gonna take it from you. And if he don't get him now, bro, I'm telling you, dog, that's the type of young nigga, because I see them closing up them holes defensively. If he don't get him now, bro, Keyshawn gonna regret it, bro. Keyshawn Clout says, yeah, everybody. This is like 50 Cent how to rob. A victim talking about how to rob niggas. I heard a rematch with Wu is being up. That would be a good tune-up at 40. I don't even know how the fuck he going at 47, man. For what? Handle your business at 40. Real talk. Because you ain't getting Devin Haney this year if he fighting Rolly then Ryan. Keyshawn is going to fight again. He's going to make them look like everyone else he fought. Man, we'll see. Because he ain't look good versus Wu. Abdullah got 20 fights and Keyshawn 40. Is that true? Yeah, Keyshawn. I'm telling you, Abdullah Mason been getting it. And he fought a puncher. And he fought, man, Keyshawn ain't fought no punchers, bro. We can pull it up. Keyshawn, bro. Keyshawn probably ain't moving up to 35, bro. Y'all just see how conveniently he skip over 140. Like, come on, bro. Let's keep it real. Abdullah Mason got more pro fights than Keyshawn. He said there are two divisions. They ain't two divisions, bro. That motherfucker fighting Wu at 40. Where did Wu fight last at? He fought Frank Martin at 140. That nigga ain't fight. That nigga just distracting y'all, bro. He ain't going up to no. If you going up to 47, fight a 47 pounder. Then we can go through the ranks right here. Fight a 47 pounder. Then out of all the niggas you can fight at 47, Liam Parle, Patty Donovan, Rico Salas Rodriguez, Kieran Churkachin, Rael Coriel, Jack Catterall, B. Norman Jr., Vadim Muzava, Rohan Blanco, Delonte West, Kenneth Sims, Cohen Walker, David Papat, Harlem Eubanks, Trayson Wiggins, Leonardo Sanchez, Abel Ram, all the guys he can do. Mario Barrio, he moved to 54. Amon stay on out of all the guys that he could fight at 47. Why would you fight Nair Albright, who you fought at 35? Why would you fight him at 147? Same with Calhoun Salute. Appreciate it, bro. My thing is this: why would you fight? Why wouldn't you go fight a 40? Keyshawn just talking. I made peace with my father, and it felt like a weight off my. Yeah, go get your father's side of the story. Dude, Keyshawn wins that easy. Abdullah Mason. Keyshawn ain't fought no puncher though, bro. Look at this, dog. He ain't fought no puncher. And truth be told, Abdullah Mason probably would have got Jermaine Ortiz out there faster, truth be told. But then again, Keyshawn was coming off a layoff. What puncher he fought? Hold on real quick. Keep having to log in the box, right? What puncher he fought? Who a puncher? Jermaine Ortiz wasn't no puncher. Then Rashnick wasn't no puncher. This dude drained down from 40. He was overweight. He ain't fought no punchers, bro. What puncher he fought? You know, you talking about Abdullah Mason. Long Abdullah. So we can get this up in here. There we go. That last motherfucker he fought could punch. He had 15 knockouts in 16 going into 16 fights. I mean, 17 fights. This dude can punch. This is Shakur Stevenson was running from. Come on. Keyshawn ain't fought no puncher. Y'all think that? Didn't Richard Hitchens say he dropped that nigga? Am I wrong? Didn't he say he seen Keyshawn get dropped in the gym or he dropped Keyshawn in the gym? So I'm just going off memory. Yup, his jab is the key to lock his potential. He jab, Keyshawn can't beat him if he jab. I say that right now. Shakur don't got to finish. Shakur is not a fighter. That nigga is a bitch. Soon as he feel a punch of power on his glove, that nigga is out of there. Shakur don't got the meat, man, bro. Shakur don't have a lot of stuff. Soon as Shakur feel a punch he don't like, that bitch get the moving. He out of there. That nigga literally ran versus Edwin De Los Santos. He ran from the guy just put on the fucking screen. He ran from this nigga. He ran from him. He ran from him. You like Top Rank deal? Nah, yeah, I like it. It's cool. They got to try to beat Zuffa somehow. He got 500 on. Man, Flame on lose every bet this nigga bet. That nigga just charity. That nigga be charity. This nigga be giving money to FanDuel and shit in Hard Rock. Mama Holyfield Sr., man, niggas gonna have a baby. Holyfield Sr. Holyfield Jr., nigga. Niggas was talking crazy the whole camp every other day. He on Mill City. Yeah, got his son. Got bad karma. Got his son pieced the fuck up. Devin should have put that nigga dick in it. I like his son, though. Clown ass nigga raised a son like that. Stop acting like a fucking clown. Fucking clown. Africa skill says more than likely beats Keyshawn. Good. He another nigga who don't like to mix it up neither. He don't like to get hit. That whole crew can't take a punch. Keyshawn, Shakun, and Hitchison. That nigga got the face of a fucking African Bambata fucking a sculpture, a nigga can't take a punch. You can tell that nigga can't take a punch. Come on, man. David Zero is on his own, so PBC might be there. Yeah, I don't really care about that fight. That's for the Mexicans. I do it for you, baby. I do it for the culture. That's for the Mexicans. I don't care nothing about that fight. I won't even watch that shit. I won't drop my burrito and my guacamole and chips to watch that shit. Ooh, I make that rhyme. Yeah, I'm gonna be too busy. Don't stop. Pop that. Come on, Miss Latina. Come on. Come get this $2 bill. I'm talking shit. Look at you. But yeah, let's finish off talking about Fondor. So I found this article. I still got it up from earlier. So bing bop boom bing bop bing bam. Fondor targets Ortiz to secure a Canelo undercard. So I told y'all, bro. Dog, I told y'all, man. I know these scamming ass Mexicans like Oscar De La Hoya. They gonna make up to break up to make up. That's all. That whole shit was fake, bro. That whole beef with Oscar De La Hoya, bro. They didn't want a size 12 boot up they fucking Speedy Gonzalez ass. That's what I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all gotta listen to me. Come on, man. I ain't never seen Ray Fondor Ford Focus fight. I ain't never seen them fight. Heard he lost to Nick Jingo Balls. He put his fucking balls on his esophagus and beat his ass. Rubbed his motherfucking balls across your motherfucking halls, nigga. But Fundora, he says, it would be great to fight on Canelo undercard, said to Ring. I'll be ready to fight in September after the Thurman fight. I'll fight Virgil. Now, this is the first time I heard him talking about he'll fight Virgil. So why is it so random to say, well, I want to fight on the Fundora undercard? I mean, on the Canelo undercard after I beat Keith Thurman, excuse me. So, you know, he also talking about fighting the Ring for the Ring belt. Ortiz is rated #1 by the Ring, or I don't know how he lost his last 2 fights, in my opinion, before Lubin. The 2 before that, Majamal from Boca Chut, while Fondor slotted right behind him. Fondor didn't drop the belt. So he basically saying that it's already in the works that, you know, Sebastian Fondor is going to fight Virgil Ortiz on the Canelo undercard. Like, at the end of the day, he was being too Pacific. So you know, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, you know, Virgil Ortiz is a straight pussy, bro. I keep telling y'all, man, Oscar De La Hoya is a pussy, bro. They did all that fake beefing to get out of a Boost fight when they could have fought Fondor a year ago. Respectfully, I told y'all these niggas ain't real, bro. I told y'all they ain't real. Told y'all. These niggas had this shit planned, bro. They had this whole, and don't be surprised if Boots and his daddy wasn't in on it. Yeah, we gonna go fight Xander Zayas, you fight Fondor, and one of these jokers is gonna lose. I hope both them motherfuckers lose, because I always felt neither one of them wanted to fight. I don't fuck with Boots. He went out there and sold his asshole to them Hispanics, and then they turn. I just don't fuck with that shit, dog. I just don't. Now, Canelo called him in to spar. This nigga went to go beg for this nigga. And at the end of the day, what they do? Oh, yeah, we gonna fight Virgil Ortiz. I told y'all, bro, these niggas are suckers, man. These ain't no warriors, man. They shouldn't drive none of these motherfuckers in the war. They gonna be, we with Iran, we with China. Fucking intrusion and insurgents, what fucking Cat Williams say? Ain't nobody talking about this shit neither. Ain't nobody talking about this. And I ain't start recording videos again until this morning. First thing I seen this morning. He told, yeah, we gonna fight on that. I told y'all, nigga, Virgil Ortiz is a straight up bitch. I told y'all that, bro. You can see the softness in him and his daddy eyes. Come on, let me love you down. I told y'all, you can see the, you know, you would comment come with that this, you can see the bitch in you, bro. BITCA. I told y'all, man, they should just have an Hispanic league, bro. All the Hispanic motherfuckers should just fight each other and allow the niggas to fight the niggas, bro. Y'all can feel like a champion and we can have the best product. This nigga look like Easy fucking G. we in Fundora. These niggas are just, man, I just don't respect it, bro. First, the belts don't matter. You get one of the biggest non-title fights and probably who Lord knows who win. Y'all could be center stage. Y'all can give money. And all of a sudden I'm going to go, Lord. I told you, man. I just don't respect it, bro. Should nobody even pay money to watch? Both these niggas some hoe-ass niggas. All three people that's connected, Virgil, Fondora, and Keith Thurman, straight bitch-ass niggas, dog. Like, all of them. Keith Thurman, I ain't scared to lose. Like, nigga, who cares, bro? You fucking geriatric. You a fucking dried up Sahara 60-year-old vagina, bro, in boxing. Real talk. You're a used fucking condom. And people, yeah, Keith Thurman got a chance to beat Fondor. In what fucking Marvel universe? This is a whole joke, bro. Y'all could have Fondor didn't drop belt. Fondor didn't duck Bud. Fondor didn't duck Zayas. Come on, man. This nigga don't have no. Y'all think to Keith Thurman can fight can play me into a superstar? Ain't nobody paying for that. Fondor is nobody is ever going to love Fondor as a pay-per-view superstar. And Virgil Ortiz shouldn't have a fan. He didn't have a fan to lose. He shouldn't have a fan left. He shouldn't have a fan. He he took $1 back in 1992 to buy 4 packs of chips. He ain't got shit left. They were 25 cents a piece. He ain't got nothing left. He shouldn't have a fan left, bro. Ain't no way you can look your son in the eyes and say he a man if you Virgil Ortiz. That's why he was fighting the fucking fan at the Bad Bath and Body Works. He fighting the fan because y'all niggas some hoes. Y'all niggas some hoes. Everybody doing y'all niggas some hoes. Y'all did all that to fight each other when y'all could have been fought each other for the same funky ass belt. And y'all did that to fight on the undercard when you could have been on pay-per-view fighting Bud. I mean fighting Jerron Ennis. You could have took center stage. Because why would he just magically say, well, I'll fight Virgil Ortiz on the Canelo undercard? That's too fucking Pacific to be random. I don't even know how y'all. Virgil Ortiz is just, man, he one of the biggest bitches ever in the history of boxing, bro. He one of the biggest bitches in boxing. Tell me mine. He is catastrophic, dog. I told y'all they dug Boots, and they already had a fight in mind. Come on. So, but maybe I'm tripping. Nobody said Keyshawn Davis wasn't nice. 1 hour salute, Nick and balls is crazy. Virgil straight up. But nobody gonna call a spade on Virgil Ortiz. They let these Hispanics get away with murder. Look at Brian Norman Sr. kissing up to Ryan Garcia ass. He ain't go hard on Ryan. Fondora's sister is fighting small ass 40-year-olds. I don't care nothing about no hoes fighting. He said talking about and gone and wait instead of going up for more challenges. I mean, it is what it is, bro. That's all I have for tonight. Appreciate y'all. Peace.